All right, welcome to another episode of Relatively Good Trivia. This is match number 15. We've got two returning teams. We've got the Huskies, and they are going up, yes, as Joe said, a couple of UConn guys, the Huskies, going up against Stusan, Stephen and Susan, my parents. So we've got Noah and Joe. We've got Stephen and Stusan. So this is our third match coming back. This is year two of trivia, third match. The first two have seen a team take a really big lead and then blow it and go into overtime. One team held on to win, one team lost. We've seen some of the worst guesses that we've had ever in trivia. Someone thought a spider had 6 legs. So with that in mind, yeah, I'll start with you, Stu. Mom, we were talking earlier, and you seemed a little nervous. Do you think you'll end up, as one of the fools of this year's trivia, or what?
Well, all I can say is we won the first game we ever played. However, it wasn't recorded.
Yeah, every time we play, this comes up. Yep.
That's right.
I must mention that. And then we continued to lose and lose and lose.
No, we only
now
have to
we're playing against these two bright guys, and it's a little scary.
Noah, literally bright. You can see the light right above him.
As bright as relative.
I don't know. It sounds like you guys are due. I don't know.
We are too, but I'm not good at after 8, right? My brain shuts off, so that's my excuse.
Yeah,
anyway.
Very late at night. We're playing at 8:30, so this could be tough on that side. Noah, Joe, welcome back. Good to have you on. Noah, I know you were maybe even more excited than your teammates to come back and play trivia.
How do you figure?
You've been texting me off the hook about it, messaging me. I know you're excited. I'm excited to have you back. Your good friend Ashley was on the show, actually the one who guessed that a spider had 6 legs. So maybe I'll get you guys up against them next time.
That would be awesome. No, but yeah, James, I'm super excited. It's been a while. It's great to be back with everyone on the line today. I haven't seen your parents in a long time. It's just great to get some FaceTime with them as well. But yeah, I think we're ready to kick it. Me and Joe have been we've been coordinating and practicing our trivia questions over the past 48 hours, and I think we're ready. I think we're bored for this. So
can I tell a quick story about Jalen Rose? You guys familiar with Jalen Rose?
Sure.
All right, so Jalen Rose, right? Member of the Fab Four, Michigan basketball, 1991 or 2. So his name, right, at that time, very unique, right? Now Jalen is one of the most popular names in the United States. Hopefully this isn't a question, but it is. I don't have the exact figures in front of me, but it's possible he was the first ever Jalen in America. And now there's thousands, if not hundreds of thousands. I think Stusan is going to follow that same trajectory. But I'm not sure if it's. I'm not sure as a boy's or girl's name, but that might be part of it. That might be part of it. Like Francis. I think it's that unique. It's that good. So if you want to invest in a name, like I wish I put, $1 down on Jalen Rose. I would put $1 down on Stusan to shoot up the birth name chart.
What you need to do, Joe, is you need to go on Instagram and just start an Instagram account with the handle as Stusan.
Yeah, so it's exactly. And then when the famous Stusan arrives, I sell it to them. It's a tremendous idea.
I like this. Let's just stop the show right now. Let's go make some.
Because you can go Stusan with an A, an I, a Y. You can go
10 different accounts.
You could go STOOSYN.
ZYN, like Susan Waldman.
We do PH, but the PH is silent.
So PHSTUS. All right, on that, let's get started. To go over the rules real quick, there's going to be 10 rounds of trivia. Both teams, you have 2 lifelines. Huskies, you'll get the first question in each round. Stusan, you will get the second question in each round. If you miss your question, the other team will have a chance to steal it. Your 2 lifelines, you have a double point. So you must tell me before the round, when I tell you the category, if you'd like to double that round. You also have a double guess. You'll tell me if you want to use your double guess before you make your first guess. I will tell you the specialty categories, new thing this year. They are both into one category. So each side gets 1 question. It's automatically worth 2 points, so you can't double that category. But you can double any of the other 9 categories. Does anyone have any questions? No? All right.
Wait. Say it again about the Special category.
So it's automatically worth 2 points. You can't double it.
Right, but
Do you want to tell us what they are now or no?
No, I'll just tell you later.
Okay.
okay.
Okay?
I have a question, James. Why does Yandy Diaz wear a red wristband with a number 5 on it?
Cut himself shaved. I have no idea.
I thought maybe you know. You're a big Yankees fan, so I thought maybe you know.
Yeah, as a resident Devil Rays expert, I thought maybe you would know yourself. But sorry, no. What were you gonna say?
No, you know what? I actually just don't have a question anymore. It's okay.
Okay. All right.
Stupid.
Well, on that, let's get started. Our first category of the night is food. Would anyone like to double food?
No.
Okay. Huskies, your question, worth 1 point. You'll have 30 seconds on most of these questions tonight. So in 30 seconds, your question is, German chocolate cake is not actually German, but was named for famous baker Sam German. In what southern state was this cake invented? By the way, if you'll open up your Zoom chats,
I was just gonna say that.
I'll put all of the questions into the Zoom chat.
And I can do, and again, I don't know if I'm counting my time here. I can send a PM to Noah, correct?
No, you cannot. You must talk it out.
What?
This is how it's always been. You must talk it out.
That's fine.
right.
Actually, wait, no, that gives the advantage to whatever.
That's the point.
Yeah, I mean, all right.
Well, they have to talk it out as well. I mean, if they whisper, they'll be dinged. You've got 10 seconds, by the way. You've wasted a lot of your time.
I would say Georgia.
I would also agree.
Final answer? Incorrect. Other side, chance to steal.
Can you repeat the question?
Can you look in your Zoom chat?
Yeah.
That was worth it.
Carolina.
You have a rude host.
10
South
seconds.
Carolina.
Final answer?
Yes.
Oh, that was a good one.
It's Texas.
Oh.
Texas, known for the
That was my
tea
second
cases
guess.
down here, the pecans. Other side, Stusan, your question is, Hawaiian pizza did not originate in Hawaii or in the United States at all. Instead, it was first made in what country in the Western Hemisphere?
Mexico. Oh. No Western.
No whispering, no whispering.
Oh yeah.
No whispering.
It's only fair if you guys have to talk out the answer to each
Okay,
other.
go ahead.
They have
You're
to
right.
talk.
We're not arguing.
No, Joe's arguing.
No,
I'm a low talker, so I'm really projecting. You just think I'm whispering.
You've got 15 seconds.
You want me to?
Always chaos when Stusan.
Mexico.
Mexico is incorrect. Other side, chance to steal.
no, I know the answer to this
Okay.
because I had it in Joe trivia.
I was thinking Jamaica, but
It's not. We can't double now, right?
No.
Well, the answer is Canada.
Canada is the answer.
Oh, I should know that. My family's from Canada.
That is the hard part with Joe, is that he does Joe trivia.
Not as often as I once did, but
Okay. So hopefully,
En-
hopefully
enough-
some of
enough-
these are not Joe
enough to
trivia.
remember
Yeah,
something
so
like that.
1-0 lead. Good steal. 1-0 lead. Joe, who's never had a slice of pizza in his life, gets that right.
I do like pineapple. Do that.
Category number 2. We've got math. Would anyone like to double math? Work as it always
No,
does.
and
I'll give
there
you
was.
items and-
I was gonna say there was some ridiculous rule about this. I forget what it
I'll
was.
give
I
you
wouldn't. I
3
shouldn't say
items, you have to
ridiculous.
add 'em up.
I think I'm good. I mean, I'm feeling good about math, but like at the same time, it could just be some crazy.
All right,
Yeah, I remember there
doubles. No doubles.
There was a trick to it.
All right, so you'll have 45 seconds. Your question, Huskies, is original members of Pink Floyd plus live-action Spider-Man movies plus Carbon's number on the periodic table.
You know how many original members?
I think it was because Sid Barrett was original that he died, so I'm gonna say that makes 5. But I don't. I'll say 5 there. Live action Spider-Man movies, no idea. 7 at this point.
I think 8.
8. Okay, and then
Here we
Carbon's
go.
number 10.
10? Yeah. No.
You've got 30
Wait,
seconds to talk it out.
Still?
What is-
Really?
hydrogen is what? 2?
Started with
or
45.
I thought it was 6, maybe.
It could be 6. Listen, you're the scientist. I'm merely a comm major.
So is it 5 plus 8 plus?
15 seconds.
I think it's 6. Honestly,
Okay, so we're going with 19.
that is correct.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Other side, chance to steal. No whispering.
I would do one less of the Pink Floyd.
All right, 18.
18 is correct. There was 4 members of Pink Floyd. There are 8 live-action Spider-Man
Oh,
movies.
my God.
Carbon's number was 6. Good steal for
Wow.
Stusan, 1-1. Other side, your question is original members of the Beach Boys plus Jaws movies plus helium's number on the periodic table.
What-
Original members of the Beach
He
Boys.
said,
Who's calling to Joe? Let me read it.
so Beach Boys. So Black Love. That's 5 Beach Boys. Jaws movies.
I only know of 2.
There's 3.
Oh, we
Maybe.
lost Noah.
3 is 8. Helium, I don't. Oh, helium.
I'm back.
There he is. 30 seconds.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
Okay. So
5.
5, 3, 8. So that's right. 18.
Incorrect. Other side, chance to steal.
I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't paying attention to their discussion. I was watching Nestor Cortez leave the game.
It's all right. You couldn't hear their discussion anyway because they were talking too quietly.
I think there's
low.
3 Jaws.
I agree.
Helium, you nailed Carbon, right?
Yeah, helium. I think is 2 on the periodic table.
Okay,
15
and
seconds.
I think there were 4 Beach Boys: Brian, Dennis, Mike Love, and the other guy.
The 9, right?
Need an answer in 5.
9.
So
9?
4 plus 3, yeah, whatever helium.
Yeah, hold on.
is.
So 4 plus 3 plus 2.
9 is
No?
incorrect. Sorry, you ran out of time. I took 9. There were 5
Yeah.
members of the Beach Boys, 4 Jaws movies, and Helium's number was 2. So it was 11.
Who was the?
No,
Can I get it?
Numbers.
Can we have a name of
Periodic
the
table.
Beach
I don't
Boys?
even know how I remember those because I was probably the worst student ever in high school.
You were pretty bad.
I was horrible.
Okay, Beach Boys founding members. I'm looking it up for Joe. Is
Brian Wilson.
Brian Wilson, Carl Wilson, Al Jardine, Dennis Wilson, and Mike.
I forgot Carl. All right.
All right. Geography is our next category. Would anyone like to double geography?
Now, people forget this is Noah's college minor.
I know. This is mostly why Noah's on the show is for geography. Are you going to double?
What are our other categories?
Can't tell you.
I can't tell us.
I feel like a safe double would be sports, and I feel like James would throw sports in there.
Well, you know, the historian isn't bad with trivia.
That's true.
That's his birthday compliment right there. I fear you in sports trivia.
I'm cool with doubling on geography. Yeah,
All right. You want me to lock it in for a double?
I'm talking to my teammate. Actually.
Yeah, I mean, no, listen, you know I trust you. It's
All right, let's do it.
All right. Geography locked in for a double. This is the Huskies question, so this is worth 2 points. Your question is, put these state capitals in order from east to west. Boise, Salt Lake City, Carson City.
So, Idaho, Utah, Nevada. I think Utah is most east. It's tough where Idaho is after Montana, right? Washington, Montana, Idaho.
15 seconds.
No, so Idaho is like. So
10 seconds.
So Vegas is furthest. Sorry.
Right. Nevada's the most west.
I need something in 5. 4.
We're gonna go. Boise, Salt Lake, Carson. Actually, no. Salt Lake, Boise, Carson City. Yeah.
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 Correct.
Excellent
let's
work,
be a
man.
little bit better about the time though. Moving
Yeah, there's
forward.
Well,
like
we-
3 seconds extra.
But we had it in. It's not like we.
Yeah,
like,
well, he was locking in the Boise, Salt Lake City, Carson City.
we
Alex
were thinking
Trebek
about
would never
the-
allow that.
It's a lot to say. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
let's
3
just
answers.
be better about the time.
That's why it's a
Both sides
competition.
being a little bit slow, so we'll make the warning now. Let's be better about the time. I'm gonna buzz you if you go over next time. Other side, chances or your question worth 1 point. Put these state capitals in order from east to west: Lansing, Charleston, and Columbus.
It would be, wait, let me read it again. Yeah, so Charleston would be east, right?
Didn't even know Charleston was a state capital until yesterday.
I didn't know Lansing was.
I knew Lansing was. I didn't know Charleston was.
Charleston, I knew. I didn't know Lansing.
All right, say it.
All right. Charleston, Lansing, Columbia.
Columbus.
I mean, Columbus.
Again, please stop whispering over there. Incorrect. It's not fun to watch when people are.
Columbus and Lansing, right?
Where is Lansing? Michigan?
Michigan.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that.
But Columbus is Ohio.
10 seconds.
Right. And Charleston's South
No,
Carolina, right?
It's Charleston, Columbus,
5.
and Lansing.
Give me your guess. What is it? Say it again.
Yeah.
You
Charleston,
just said it.
Columbus, Lansing, east to west.
That is correct.
Hey, this is the Geo guy, man.
Lansing is
Charleston
west.
is West Virginia, by the way.
Woo!
Oh, West Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow.
But I was thinking Michigan was further east, but it's further west than, okay.
Very good use of the double. 4-1 Huskies after 3 rounds. Head to the NBA. Stusan, I'm assuming you don't want to double, but would you like to double the NBA?
Oh.
Okay. Huskies, your question is, the 2010-11 New York Knicks had 2 rookies that averaged 13-plus minutes per game. Who are they?
I'll say Landry Fields. And
Reminder, both sides, you do have your double guess, which cannot be used on a steal.
I think that draft class was also Andy Routens. I mean, 11 minutes a game. If he only came up for a couple games, he probably played a little bit. No, do you have any other?
Nah, that whole team is just full of vets.
Yeah. I mean,
like-
my guess would be Fields and Routens. I know they were drafted back to back. I don't know
15
if they had a
seconds.
higher pick that year.
Mozgov played for the Knicks,
Might be
right?
Mozgov.
Was he 2010?
Yeah, that might be him. I'll say
Sounds like a
Fields,
5.
and Landry Fields and Timothy Mozgov.
That's a great pull there, Noah. Landry
Wow, Noah,
Fields
great
job,
and Mozgov.
Great
That
job.
was the Routens year. It was a little bit of a trick question there.
Yeah.
But Routens did not play basically at all.
Yeah.
And Mozgov was undrafted.
Love it. No,
Wow.
great work, man.
That was
impressive.
a great pull.
Yeah.
Other side,
And
your
can I
question
say
is-
Landry Fields is now the general manager of the Atlanta Hawks?
I know.
Yeah, he is.
That's what made me
So,
think of this question.
Yeah.
Other side, feel free to just punt it over to the Huskies for a steal if you want. The 2011-2012 Utah Jazz had 2 rookies that averaged 13-plus minutes per game. Who are they?
I know one.
Oh,
Actually, I
I'm
don't-
bowing out of this.
I don't know if I know one.
Again, this is how both of the first. Disregard.
Hey.
Wow, you can't do that.
Disregard.
That's messed up.
Disregard.
Williams. And
Other
And
side,
was-
chance to steal.
So I'm pretty sure one is Ennis at the time Canner, now Freedom.
10
I
seconds.
think Gordon Hayward was
No,
the year-
Gordon Hayward was 2000, like
the
10.
year before. Yeah.
5.
2009 to 10. So this is probably he was in Alec Burks.
That's a good one.
Another amazing pull.
Yeah,
Ennis Cantor, Ennis Freedom,
that is Freedom. Thank you.
and Alec Burks. What a pull!
Wow.
That was
That's
incredible.
a good.
At least we're
Yeah.
not.
That doesn't, well, you got me thinking about the Knicks and made me get into
Yeah.
the Knicks, and I was thinking about like the current Knicks.
Yeah, no, those guys all played for the Knicks. 6-1, but again, this is how each of the last 2 games have gone. Big leads, only to be blown and go to overtime in the end of it. Game shows is your next category. Stusan, would you like to double game shows?
No, we'll do the honeymooners. We'll double.
No,
Not
we
yet.
You can't.
Oh.
You can't use it on your special.
Oh, now we know, Noah. What do you know about the honeymooners?
Don't be looking up any trivia.
Absolutely not.
The game shows?
Not
Yeah. Not yet.
All right,
yet.
Saving the double. All right. Huskies, your question is: Whammy was the 2001 reboot of what 1980s game show?
Oh, press your luck.
Final answer.
Final answer.
That is correct. Press your luck. Other side, your question is: what PSA did Bob Barker sign off with at the end of every episode of The Price is Right?
We should know that, I guess. We watched the price.
I know this one too, Noah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man, we are going down.
boy, do you look good.
I never watched The Price is Right back then.
I missed a lot of school.
He's a Drew Carey guy.
God bless you. I don't know.
Yeah, it got too political after.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive is
That's a good one, man.
incorrect. Other side. Joe, what is
Get your dog spayed or neutered.
Yep, spay and neuter your pets. There it is.
That's
Yeah.
true.
8-1. 8-1.
Wild. I mean, I can't. I don't even know. Why would you say that?
Yeah, I know. It's so
Can I tell a quick story,
Sure,
real quick?
please.
Break
Please,
it
go
up a little bit.
Go ahead.
I was on a cruise when I was like 9. First time I've ever been on a cruise, and no cell phones. Really, no cell phones at the time that had internet or anything. But you really were like away from like society, right? So we're at this like, I don't know, show of some kind, like comedy show, and the guy starts the show by saying, "Guys, I just had a phone call from back home. I had some bad news. Bob Barker has passed away. This was quite a while ago. But he was still old, so it made sense. And it's like, wow, oh my God, wow, like yeah." And the guy goes, "He got hit by a brand new car," and nobody laughed. And I thought it was the funniest thing. And I honestly think that changed my whole sense of humor after that, because that's the best joke I've ever heard.
That is an unbelievable joke.
Do you know who Bob Barker was?
What?
Did you know who Bob Barker was?
Yeah, I knew who Bob Barker was, of course. He was a legend.
Yeah, 9 years old.
All right. Well, that's.
Dude, I wasn't in school for months at a time. I'd watch Bob Barker in the morning.
Thank you
Afternoon.
for that, Joe. We head into round number 6. 8-1 lead for the Huskies. A lot of points still on the board, but might want to start getting some right, Stusan. This is our specialty categories round. As I said, this is worth 2 points for each side. Sorry, I was just thinking about that punchline again.
It's so good, man.
It's really good. So Huskies specialty category is 2010s hip hop. Stusan's is the show The Honeymooners, the show about spousal abuse.
Wait. We don't need any derogatory comments about our category.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just in case people
Say something
didn't know.
about hip hop.
In case people didn't know what The Honeymooners was. It's the show
Here's
about
the-
spousal abuse. So Noah and Joe, your question is worth 2 points. Before Kendrick Lamar gained fame for the release of Good Kid, Mad City, in 2012 he released Overly Dedicated in 2010 under what name?
K-Dot.
K-Dot.
Your final answer?
Yeah.
That was quick. K-Dot is correct.
We don't-
I knew that.
10-1. Your question, Stusan, is in the episode The Night Before Christmas, where do both Ralph and Alice hide their gifts from each other?
We know this one. Under the icebox.
Wow. A classic scene.
A classic scene from The Honeymooners.
Yeah.
That's
So
correct.
she could ice up her bruises and scrapes after.
That's the kind of answers we give. When you talk about, the chemistry and all that, we don't know.
All right.
All right.
We always knew where the ice was.
10-3. Yep.
We're not
You would
shut
think that
out.
would be a place she'd be checking. So he should have fit in the gift.
I know. It's this will say he took the night off.
All right. Next category is movies. Stusan, you've still got your double. You're down 10-3. Would you like to double movies?
How many more categories are there?
There are 4 more categories, including this one.
Movies, I'm not good at either. So not yet.
Okay, so we'll save the double. Huskies, your question is, what 1984 Patrick Swayze film became the first to ever be rated PG-13?
It could be the one where he's He's a ghost, which might as well be called Ghost. I'm not certain about that.
Ghost. I think came out in like 91, 92.
So then it's the Time of Your Life one,
Oh, Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
3 seconds, 2
We're on
seconds.
some Dirty Dancing.
Dirty
Dancing.
Dancing.
Other side, your chance to steal.
Well,
I'm not going to say you need this, but
I thought it was Dirty
be nice
Dancing.
if you had it.
had the time of my life.
10 seconds.
Never felt.
I don't know. Those are the two Patrick Swayze movies I knew.
5. Anything?
Backdraft.
It is Red Dawn.
Red Dawn.
I thought you might
Oh,
get
Red
that down. I know
Dawn.
you're a big
Yeah,
Swayze guy.
that's the Russian invasion movie, right?
It is the one they remade with Josh Peck. Other side, your question is: in a twist that left audiences shocked, what movie star was what movie star was killed first in the original Scream movie?
In the original Scream movie?
Yep.
You know we don't watch that movie at all. So
What do you guys know?
not much.
Oh,
Every question has been
Yeah, let me answer.
No, but Scream movie, you know we don't watch it.
What's her name? What's her name?
Is that your final answer?
No, Curtis.
What'd she look like?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Incorrect. Other side, chance to steal. This might be for the win. I'm not sure.
No, I was thinking Nev Campbell.
I've never seen it.
The only reason there's a Weekend lyric about it. I'd never seen it either, but I think they remade it.
10 seconds.
I don't know if she was like that famous though.
I'm cool with that. Paris Hilton was in Scary
5.
Movie, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say
All right,
Nev
do it,
Campbell.
Do it.
Neve Campbell is incorrect. It's
Was it
Drew
Neve?
Barrymore. Drew Barrymore.
That makes sense.
So they set it up. Drew Barrymore said she'd be in the movie if she got killed first because it would shock everybody, and it did. Sparked a great franchise that starred Neve Campbell. There's 3 categories left. There's 7 points on the board. Susan, you are down.
Can I just answer your question? What
Sure.
categories? Well, you've been asking questions that these guys obviously, it's their wheelhouse. Periodic tables, the NBA. This guy works for the NBA.
No, he doesn't. He works for
Not
the
anymore.
Next category is
Table.
music. Would you like to double music?
He's been
No,
working for.
I graduated. Yeah, I don't remember anything from high school.
Right,
chemistry.
Dad said we'll double it for music.
All right, music is
He's one of the
doubled.
famous
Again,
psychologists in the world.
there are 7 points on the board. You need all 7.
All right, we'll get all set.
Huskies,
Hey,
your question
when I
is.
shut out, I feel good.
Your question is: with close to $800 million made, what artist's Divide tour is the highest-grossing tour of all time?
Oh, Ed Sheeran.
That's awesome.
Any follow up, Noah?
Oh wait, that is Ed Sheeran. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's Ed Sheeran.
Ed
Yeah.
Sheeran is correct.
I have to say, if
That's
you
good.
didn't give me the text of that, I would not have known
Yeah.
that.
I agree.
Oh, you
Yeah.
needed to see Divide.
Yeah.
Well, I just wouldn't have.
think
I
the
know that
word.
his albums are math.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. Other side, I don't think I didn't even know that. I didn't know
Yeah.
what it was when I saw the question.
Yeah, it's all he did the 4 math operations as his first 4 albums.
I didn't know that. Other side, your question is: this is worth 2 points. This is boost up your score a little bit. Maybe pull yourself out of the cellar. The
Wait,
Rolling
James,
Stones and what
James,
other band?
James, sorry. Before you go into this, though, I
Yeah.
just want to say something. I bet you Ed Sheeran's greatest hits album is just going to be called PEMDAS.
Wow, I love the prediction.
The second greatest joke we've heard on
There's
this.
been great predictions all day.
Boy, can we just take little side?
Gotta be this.
I didn't want to cut into
I mean,
your
There
time.
needs to be some entertainment to the show.
The Huskies seem like
They're up 11 to 3.
all along.
Because we're playing loose, we're playing fun. You guys
Yeah.
are tight. You're
Yeah.
whispering. Your
Yep.
hands don't move. You're
Exactly. Someone has to make up for it. Here's the question. The Rolling Stones and what other band each have 3 of the top 20 highest grossing tours of all time? Reminder, both teams, you do have your double guess. Not that it matters that much, but
And what other band? Pink Floyd.
do you want to? I guess you can't because you doubled it. Is that your final answer?
No.
Okay.
The E Street
I'm
Band.
not saying if it's right or wrong. I'm just
You think? Yeah, whatever.
Springsteen and the E Street Band.
Oh, yeah.
final answer.
Yeah.
Other side, chance to steal.
Why do
I
I
mean,
feel like it's fish?
Wait, what do you want to say?
Why do I feel like it's fish?
My first thought was Fish, and then when he said Pink Floyd, I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. And I just kind of want to guess Pink Floyd just because if it's right,
How long is fish around?
a long time, a really long time.
Give me-
but
give me
Fish,
a guess.
Fish honestly was
They
my
like
first
3 days
guess.
straight in Madison
Fish,
Square Garden.
Fish.
Incorrect. The
Okay.
answer. Everybody's favorite band, U2.
That's a good one, yeah.
That was my first thought.
Then you should have.
I don't have confidence. That was my first thought. in
You
all
seem to
honesty.
have confidence with.
Every time after you see the answer, it's weird. You always seem to know it. Next category.
And I like this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean,
I
I
couldn't
would like to
name
get a
one.
guess. I'd like to get a guess. All right.
Well, do it within the time frame.
So mad I didn't say.
Well, you're
it.
losing 11-3. So let's go through these quick.
You need to hold up
Dude,
the
I'm
timer.
having fun. I don't care.
We've got 2 categories left. I wrote them, so let's go through them. NFL. Huskies, you'll get the first question here. NFL. Name this 1991 to 2004 quarterback based on his career path. Miami, Carolina, Green Bay, Philadelphia, Cleveland, Green Bay.
Miami, Carolina, Green Bay, Philadelphia, Cleveland.
Reminder, both sides, you have your double guess. Can only be used on your question.
I think it's Doug Peterson. Any rebuttal, Noah?
That's a good one. Yeah.
gonna
I don't
s-
have a rebuttal. I didn't start
15
watching
seconds.
the NFL until like 08, 07. But these are also like it's like a very interesting one. So I like Doug Peterson though.
I'm gonna say Doug Peterson.
Philly coach.
That is correct. Doug Peterson.
Yeah.
12-3.
He's still coaching Philly?
He's
Or no?
Jacksonville.
He's in
Took
Jacksonville.
over for
Yep.
James
Yeah.
James said it was a sure thing. He said Urban Meyer. He said you might as well start backing up the
I
Lombardi
did.
truck.
I did say that. No one loves Urban more than me. It's true. Stusan, your question is name this
You're
1986.
doing a double.
No.
You've already doubled. You can double guess if you want. Let me know before. you
Wait, but
First
you don't
guess.
have to say it ahead of time. You can
Oh,
say
my.
it after you
Okay.
do.
Name
Go
this
ahead.
1986 to 2000 quarterback based on his career path. Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, New York Jets, Denver, Minnesota.
$19.80.
Who went from the Jets to Denver?
That is what you're trying to figure out. 15 seconds.
You know, you're a little too sarcastic with your.
Yeah, you're rubbing it in. You're definitely
I
rubbing
mean,
it in.
she just said who went from the Jets to Denver.
I'm just.
We're talking out
I mean, I
loud.
know.
We're trying to make it exciting, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
We
10
gotta put a little-
seconds. Are you using your double guess?
Can I
or
tell a
what?
little story first?
You using your double guess?
You know what? Can I
No.
tell you about the time I went to Denver?
You guys are rattled now.
5.
See a Broncos game?
Who is it?
I have no idea.
Other side, chance to steal.
Neil O'Donnell.
Final answer?
Final answer.
It's your guy,
Oh,
Dad.
really?
Bubby Brister.
I was gonna say, Joe, like you're a Jets fan. You know the Jets quarterbacks in like the mid '90s.
I mean, Neil O'Donnell was Pittsburgh and the Jets. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
But he didn't
Yes,
go to
that's-
Denver after.
He didn't go to
That's what
Denver
you forgot.
after.
Or
And,
And
Minnesota.
that was the question. I was.
Yeah,
trying
that
to
was the
figure out.
question.
Who went to
Final
Denver?
category of the night is literature. Both teams, you have your double guesses. I'm just going to lock you in for your double guess on this. So you can have 2 guesses if you get the first one wrong. Literature. Huskies, your question is the Pequod is the name of the ship in what classic novel?
Come on.
oh, they know this.
I think my mom might know this.
I mean, let's talk about ship novels. We got your Moby Dick. We got your the Old Man in the Sea.
Just
Right?
ship. There's no ship in that.
What is the old man in?
Sounds like it's Moby Dick.
Oh,
We have Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, it sounds like it's Moby Dick because we didn't get a sarcastic response.
well, how about
15
King Mutiny?
seconds for your first guess.
I don't know though, Joe. I'm so out of this.
Well, we have 2 guesses. So let's guess Moby Dick.
Moby Dick.
Is that your first guess?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is correct. Moby Dick.
I wanted to steal that one.
13-3. Other side, your question
Let's keep
is,
them under 15.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame was adapted into a Disney movie in 1996. Which was The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which was adapted by into a Disney movie in 1996, was written by what author?
Oh, yeah, you go.
Victor Hugo.
Victor Hugo is correct. Good job, guys. Didn't lose by 10. 13-4, final score. The Huskies run away with this one.
Hey, don't we get a double or nothing at the end?
Good game.
I thought we did too. I wasn't expecting this lead to actually mean anything.
I thought, there was like.
Yeah,
it's,
I
it's
thought
not
there
like
was some kind of-
fruitability trivia. This is like
I thought there was
real
some kind of
trivia.
equalizer
Hey,
answer
guys.
the questions, you got 'em right.
Made
Good
everything
job,
else
guys.
irrelevant. Honestly, but that's why I was playing so loose because I was like, this doesn't matter because there's going to be something at the end that's going to determine anything.
Sure, I don't want to say anything, but Noah carried you. Like Noah
Carried
held
me.
back
But
his
we're a
own-
team. What do you mean? When you look at me,
What team?
is the team our team named
Carried
Joe,
him.
or is our team named
Periodic
Huskies?
table.
Periodic
Yeah.
table, Nick guy.
Listen, I'm really happy that no one knows the periodic table so well, but that didn't result in any points for us.
That's true. That's true.
That-
But I
that
was
was the Knicks. The Knicks.
no, I will say, yeah, that was a crazy one.
Geography, though.
In
Geography.
geography,
You each
I will-
had a good NBA poll.
If we're talking periodic tables, I don't know if Miss Bazanowski is still at EC, but if she is, you should probably go ask her about how I was in class.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
what
doesn't matter.
she'd say about
Well,
the
we have a
Super Bowl.
special guest.
You'd be
and
like,
he's been waiting to come into the meeting
Miss
room.
Bazanowski now on the Zoom. That would be great. I should do that. I should get her and Mrs. Kim in here. But congratulations, Huskies. Sorry, Stusan.
You should get me in here. That'd
But
be-
we'll get you guys both back. We'll have both teams back soon. Any final thoughts?
I wouldn't mind a rematch. Seriously,
You guys are fun.
Okay, I don't know that we'll get a rematch soon. I might move them up a division and have you guys face off against a lower division team, but we'll see.
like the soccer league. That's okay. We'll work our way back up.
I'd like to see a rematch
I
between the
respect it.
Huskies and my cousin Matt's team, which I'm forgetting. O'Doyle Rules, I think.
That was
I like, yeah,
heartbreaking.
And
it is, yeah.
just a question, Matt. Who's the girl Matthew teams up with?
Another teacher at a school, Jenna.
It wasn't his wife.
No, that was Jenna, one of the teachers at a school.
Crazy, right?
Wow.
All right, I'm ending
Listen.
the recording. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back next week.